So everyone from Columbus, Ohio, please welcome Charla to the show. You see, Charla says last Thanksgiving, she felt vulnerable because she was grieving the loss of a loved one. And that's when a man named Byrd swooped in and offered her a shoulder to cry on. So soon after their relationship turned romantic, he promised to be by her side. However, once Charla became pregnant, she discovered that Byrd was engaged to a woman named Nada. So today, both Byrd and Nada deny that Byrd's the father of Charla's one-month-old daughter, Michaela. So, Charla, why are you so angry at him?
He had been trying to talk to me for years. When I finally gave him the time of the day, he came to my house, lying to me, promising me that we were going to be together and he was going to move in with me.
Let's get this straight. At the time, you were quite vulnerable because,
yes, sir.
Because the man you were with died, right?
Yes.
So you were grieving, and he was there, I guess, to help you grieve,
He
right?
was trying to, because the day after I had lost my loved one, he was trying to take me out for my birthday, saying, let me take you out.
And you had known him for years.
Right. I met him about 9 years ago.
And you didn't give him the time of day until this moment when you were vulnerable, right?
Around Thanksgiving. The first time he came to my house, the first time we ever chilled together was on Thanksgiving last year.
Here's the problem. He says this baby was never planned, and you say the baby was planned, right?
Before we even had sex, he said, you're going to end up pregnant with me.
Really?
Are you on birth control? Okay? I said no, and I kind of want a baby. He said, I do too. And then we had sex. So does that sound like we planned the baby or no?
Do you know his background? Do you know he has 10 kids with 7 different women?
Yes. And I also know that he's a liar.
But this is a guy you trusted when you were most vulnerable.
Right. And I did.
Right.
And I was low-key believing what he was saying.
So when you find out you're pregnant, you tell Byrd. What was his reaction?
I don't know. He had mixed emotions, honestly.
Right.
He introduced me to his mom and his family as his
You know
baby
that
mom.
ain't my girl.
He was like,
you know I didn't
shut
say
up,
nothing like
shut
that.
up. Why are you on here lying, though?
Let's get
Okay.
to whatever.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm going to talk
you
with...
overstepping your boundaries.
Now you're pregnant, and apparently 8 months, when you're 8 months pregnant, all of a sudden you see something on Facebook, don't you?
First of all, my whole pregnancy, he ran back and forth messing with me and her and whoever else, you know. I seen that they were engaged. She put that they were engaged on Facebook, okay? So I messaged her and I said, are you really engaged to my baby's dad? She said yes, okay? And then a couple days later, he was at my house. We had sex. He told me she's jealous. He told me she's jealous of my baby. She's upset that I'm pregnant. She's crazy. They're not really engaged.
Girl, you need to cut it out.
Okay.
You need to cut it out. You need to cut it out. Had you came to this situation as a woman,
He's still messing around with people even though he's engaged. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, he told me he was not really engaged. He said, I hope you don't think I'm really engaged.
How can you not be really engaged? How can you
That's
not
what
be
you
really
told me.
engaged?
So why would you say that? You didn't tell me that she was jealous of my baby and that you really wasn't engaged to her. If y'all was engaged, why would you come back to my house and argue?
Cut the shenanigans.
Telling me all that stuff.
You gotta change the light bulb
Shut up,
sometimes.
bitch. Shut up.
Charla, wasn't he there at the hospital when you gave birth to
Yes,
Michaela?
I went into labor on his birthday, okay? He came to the hospital drunk and high, acting a fool. I was in labor for 2 days. 2 days, Maury. And he was there the whole time. He cut her umbilical cord. Wanted me to name her something else. Okay? And
but just let
it
it be known.
It doesn't matter.
You lucky.
Shut up. No,
Charla,
bitch, you lucky.
do Michaela and Byrd look alike or not?
Let me tell you this. My baby is beautiful and she is the perfect combination of me and him. And I'm not going to say that she looks like him. She's my skin complexion and she's a mixture of both of us. She don't look like his ugly ass because he looked like a bird.
But you put us
You
on
smell
TV,
like
though.
one.
Charla,
Yes, Maury.
the way he's acting here on this show, I don't understand how you let him into your life.
Okay, because he was a totally different person. He is not the same person that he was last year.
Are you leading a double life with these 2 women?
Murray, I don't even carry around jump ropes. I don't like double dutch. I'm living one life.
Talk to Maury.
And that's right here.
10 kids with 7 different women.
Yes, and they all got great hearts. My insides work. You know, so I know when a baby is mine.
Yeah. Couldn't you have stopped with a couple or 3 or 4 and not 10?
No, I always wanted a little Tribe Called Quest. You know, you never know when I can't use my ankles or can't use my fingers. I got me some help.
Byrd.
Why is everything a joke? You always want to be a clown.
This what you wanted. This what he wanted, so you gonna get what you want.
Byrd.
This what you wanted.
My viewers want to know, Byrd, are you involved with those 10 children?
Of course.
Every single one of them. That's the thing that I gave him.
She know that.
He takes care of every kid. We
I don't
take
know
care of
nothing.
them as a team. We take
You know
care
I'm
of
always
them.
with my
So
kids.
either you,
Cut it out.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know
Man.
nothing.
He takes care of
Byrd,
all of them.
Charla says you planned this pregnancy.
I don't even plan to go to school. So you think I'm gonna plan to bring a baby in here that I barely
Listen,
even know?
you're
her
a
age?
liar. Grow up. You know we talked about a baby before we even had
Maury,
Yes.
Why would you even bring a baby up?
Why do you deny this
Boy.
child?
because the inside of her elbows and the back of her ears was darker than a Roots movie.
Well,
Okay.
I don't
You
understand.
sound so
I don't
ignorant,
understand
really.
this. What are you
I
talking about?
thought the inside of her elbows is so dark,
So
and
you
and
sound
the back of
ignorant.
her ears. It looked like
She's
she
black,
holding
right?
What's that
somebody
got?
with an afro
What's that
and
got?
a headlock.
What's that got to do with anything?
All my kids, inside of their elbows look just like mine. Very smooth and buttered.
You sound
And the back of
stupid.
their earlobe.
In all the thousands of DNA shows I've done, I have never heard about the inside of elbows. Never
You
in
You
my
didn't
life.
say it, Maury.
He sounds
When
Somebody
you
stupid,
right
Maury.
now-
somebody
He
want
sounds
to take you
stupid,
out your
Maury.
element and put you on.
I'm going to tell you right now, Murray. If you smell the inside of Charla's elbows, you would know that that baby's hers and not mine.
Are you
The inside of my
serious?
elbows
Amen.
don't smell like that.
Amen.
Donita, why are you involved in this? What are you doing here?
She shouldn't be. She don't got nothing to do with it. She overstepping her boundaries.
Okay,
She was
listen,
acting
I
like we-
never had nothing to do with it until you. If
I
you
know,
can
so why
read
are
like
you here?
everyone. No,
He
I
been
let you
running back
talk.
and forth
Let
with
you
both
talk.
of us.
Charla,
Maury.
let her talk. Charla.
Yeah, let me talk.
Let her
That's
talk,
your problem.
Charla.
You
This
always
is
worry about fornicating.
this is exactly what you wanted. If you could read just like the Facebook post that you saw, you came in my inbox asking me was I engaged to him. You can read, you know. Yes, I
Okay,
am.
he
So
said y'all was
you
not
could have
engaged.
came to. You could have came to me as a woman. Okay, we real cute. You could have came to me as a woman and said,
you
you
are
got a
not
baby. Then you get under the post and want to say, if I tell you what he said about you, everybody says something to get what they want. So when
Isn't
you
this between him and her and not you?
It is, Maury. I never got in the middle. She came in my inbox first and put me in it. I didn't say nothing. He told me 3 months. We just moved in with each other this year. When she said she was pregnant, he told me that. That was cool. We was gonna find out whether it was his or not. But by you coming in my inbox wrong, yeah, I'm getting all in it. And if you want that baby taken care of, I've been sitting.
My
I've been
baby
sitting
is
out
gonna be
there at the end
taken
of the
care
day.
of
So
regardless.
if that's his baby, that's my baby. If you want that baby to come in the heavy game headquarters, you gotta come correct.
I don't got
That,
to
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
do.
I
think-
Yeah, you do.
I-
Yeah, you do.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you. If this is your child, Byrd, okay, Charla and Nada, y'all are going to have to get together, all right?
No, we don't.
Yeah,
No, we
we're
don't.
cool.
You have
No,
to.
we
We
don't.
got-
We cool on our side.
So we've waited long enough. It's time to reveal the paternity test result, get to the DNA truth. I assume, Byrd, if you're in the lives of all of your children, you would be in the life of Michaela if she's yours, right?
Yeah, I will, but I don't want no more kids.
Well-
I mean, my youngest is 9.
Okay.
I guess.
My youngest is 9. I don't have
Boy.
to smell no diapers. I ain't gotta wipe nobody's nose. None of that.
Well, you should have
Now,
thought
if
about
it
that
is
before
mine-
we talked about a baby and you
If
slept
it
with him.
is mine, I'll add an extra potato to the pot and give him a little
Right,
more
we
love,
basically
and you know,
playing
whatever.
my baby.
But I ain't excited about it at all.
I guess not after 10.
Okay.
All right, here we go. In the case of 1-month-old Michaela, Byrd, you are not the father.
I told y'all. I would not tell you.
That's
I
what
told
you did.
That's enough.
No, I told
How
you the
about
baby
it?
wasn't mine.
How about it?
Okay,
told you
all right.
it was
How
mine,
about
man.
That's enough.
I'm sorry, Maury.
Reality.
I ain't mean to cuss
Please,
like that.
okay.
But don't ever,
Hey,
All right.
don't ever
Hey,
come.
I'm
Bitch,
Charla.
shut up.
Charla.
Shut up.
Charla.
He
Murray,
ain't do
it's
Charla.
an
nothing
honor.
anyway. He ain't do
It's an
nothing
honor,
anyway.
Murray.
Okay,
to coming to
listen.
meet
He
you
ain't do nothing
because you
anyway.
are the DNA king.
I wish I could have stopped you a
Okay,
long time
listen.
ago,
No.
Byrd, okay?
Let me say this. Can
Yes.
I say something? I apologize.
Right.
Okay?
Good.
I apologize. And she gotta be busy.
Yeah,
I
we
apologize.
going to see.
Right.
We'll be
Okay,
glad to
it's
help you,
fine.
Charla,
You don't have to be
anytime.
anyway. I know.
You are not the father.